So I've been using the MediBang, M-E-D-I-B-A-N-G app, MediBang Paint actually, on the iPad for some time now. I originally started out by drawing on paper, scanning it, and then dropping it in here, putting another layer on it, and doing the inking. I have now gotten to the point where I have a system where I completely do the art on the iPad. So there are different layers, obviously, as you can see here. But what I usually do is I start off with, I scanned in a piece of paper, and that piece of paper allowed me to, have marks where, basically where border lines could possibly be, third panels, half panels, whatever. So in this particular case, the layout I wanted was, well, what you see here, okay? So now, obviously, when you draw this, the the lines are dark, but to work with it I don't need them that dark, so I just usually knock it down so it's faint in the background. All right, then I do my rough layout, just a quick layout to tell me, hey, what's going on, how do I want this to work, okay? Then I bring that, I fade it out so it's just a light draw. I used to draw on blue pencil. Now I just have these, light gray backgrounds here. So I guess I could draw in a dark blue pencil and it would fade out to light blue, wouldn't it? Oh well, that's okay. Then I add a layer, and well, actually, no, that's not the right one. This is, okay, this is it. So then why am I not seeing the correct one here? Oh, okay. Here it is. All right. So, yeah. So then I do my pencils basically. I try to get the drawing pretty much where I want it. And you can see in panel 3, I did change. I did ink it the size it was. Realized Barry was too tall, and then I just basically you highlight a certain thing, and then you can alter it. You can move it around, and I'm on the wrong layer here, but just to give you an idea, you can make it a different size. You can. It really comes in handy for doing your art. Okay, so now I don't need the rough anymore, and this layer that I'm currently working on here is, again, it's my pencils, so I just need to fade that out so I can start doing my inking. You can see in panel 3 I changed the size of the characters, and it didn't do a whole lot else different. I just inked it with the ink pen rather than the pencil, and I used a heavier line, obviously. So then I add a layer, and I colored in the characters themselves. Added another layer, and you can see, I think, well, no, that's not going to help you see it at all. But anyway, you can kind of see that the background is a whole nother layer. It's all the way in the background there, but then that's pretty much where I end the project on the iPad. Ship it over to Photoshop. Then I add lines, or the borders, and word balloons, and obviously my text.